Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Daisha. If you're new to my channel, I am a feminine energy and etiquette coach. If you would like personal coaching one-on-one to unlock your power as a divine feminine woman, please go to my website, everyday-etiquette. I also offer one-on-one image consultations as well, which goes hand in hand with this video today, because what I'm going to be teaching you is how you can start becoming the most confident and attractive version of yourself. Now, the tips in here are not going to be physical tips, more about your mentality and also your habits that you can use to not only feel confident, but also appear more attractive to others. These 5 tips that I'm going to be giving you in this video all relate back to one big habit that you need as a divine feminine woman, and that is your presence. Being present is so hard for people in our society today. Everyone is glued to their phones. Everyone is distracting themselves with videos on YouTube or on Netflix, or we're constantly driven in a hustle culture where we got to get to the next thing and we're driving fast and we're always in a rush. The first step I want you to do to connect back to your feminine energy is slow down. Walk slower, talk slower, drive slower, eat slower, blink slower. Everything, I want you to slow it down. And if you think I'm joking about the blinking, I'm not. Imagine you're on a date with a guy and he's just talking and you're just sitting there listening and you're... Okay. Why do we rush? Rushing is very masculine. I'm not driving 100 on the freeway, ever. Slowing down while you're speaking too. This is something I had to work on. I used to talk a mile a minute where people would go, "Can you slow down? I didn't hear a word you just said." This will also prevent you from being clumsy, stumbling over your words, tripping over stuff at work, or forgetting things because you're always in a rush. When you slow down, you speed up. Step 2 I want you to do is get off that phone. If you can leave your phone at home for a day and just go about life, you can do so much more than 95% of the population can do right now. People just can't sit alone with their thoughts. When was the last time you had a dinner by yourself and you just sat, no TV, no phone, no distractions, just you and God, or just you and whatever higher power you believe in, just alone with your own thoughts? People can't do this nowadays. And so what that translates to, and when they are around other people, they lose their manners, which bothers me as an etiquette coach. When I'm out with friends and I'm in the middle of talking and they pick up their phone and start texting somebody back or looking through their Instagram notifications, why can't you just be present in the moment? That is so much more attractive when you can give somebody your undivided attention. When you are glued to the phone, you are wasting the present moment. You might bump into the man of your dreams, your celebrity crush, your employer, your old bully from high school, whoever, and you close yourself off from that world, from that experience when you're on that phone. There have been so many times where I've been out to eat by myself, I sit at the bar, I'm not glued to the phone. I'm looking around, right? Because feminine women are engaged in their senses. I'm smelling what's coming out of the kitchen. I'm looking at what the bartender is doing. They're making a cool drink, or I'm listening to this conversation over here, and maybe I can glean and insert myself and make a new network connection. Or I see someone across the bar, they're looking at me, I look at them, I smile. Instantly, now they want to buy me a drink, now they want to pay my tab. You get so many more opportunities when you are present with your exterior environment rather than being closed off on that phone. This leads me to my next step I want you to do. Make eye contact with everybody. So many people, again, we're glued on that phone. When you're walking down the hallway of your complex you live in, or you're walking down the street of your neighborhood, or you're at the mall or at a casino, or wherever there's people, I want you to play a game and I want you to make eye contact with people. And the game is, you can never break eye contact first. Watch how quickly they break eye contact. They break it really fast is because they're intimidated, or they may be very attracted to you. But usually, if they like what they see, they'll hold that gaze. And what I do is I don't break eye contact. If somebody's staring at me, I don't get nervous. I don't go into fight or flight of, oh my gosh, they're staring at me. Hold that eye contact, sit in that uncomfortability, and then I just tilt my head and smile. So it'll look something like, again, this is when I get people offering to give me stuff. That's when because they see I'm in my feminine energy, I'm present, I'm not intimidated by a man looking at me. They want to pay for my groceries at the store. They want to help me with whatever it is I'm doing at the gas station. Make a game of it. See how many people break eye contact first. You can never lose the game. Second thing that goes along with this, while you are making eye contact with people, say hello, say good morning to them, even if they're a stranger. When I'm walking through my building, I go in the elevator with other people, I'm always saying, hey, how are you? Good morning, how are you doing? If you know their name, say it. This will get you bonus points because people, the most attractive sound, the most pleasant sound to people is the sound of their own name. So if you know their name, if there's people that you work with, say good morning to them. Say, hello, John. Good morning, Sheila. Thanks, Amy. I appreciate you, Bill. Say their name. Step number 4, I want you to live now. Tomorrow takes care of itself. So when you're in your present moment, if there's something you've been wanting to do it right now. Don't worry about the how. Don't worry about, I gotta get this thing going first. No, just do it right now. So for example, I just launched a Patreon for anybody who's interested. I had started a feminine energy and film series on my TikTok, and I tried to bring it over to YouTube, but I kept getting copyright bans because I was using clips from the movies. So if you are interested in learning really what makes women magnetic, what is putting women in those wounded spaces where they're not getting what they want versus when they are empowered, I like to do that through stories, through visuals, and I love movies. So go check out my Patreon and become a member now so you can watch those along with me. But what I was going to say about this tip, live now, tomorrow will take care of itself. If I was thinking, I can't start this Patreon right now, I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube, or I don't have enough followers on this app, and I have to get this going first on this other platform before I can start this. No. All I need to know is I want to do this now. Tomorrow will take care of itself. On the same hand, on this same tip, what people also do is they are so worried about the future that they can't live in the now. So what this will look like is some women will start dating a guy, and immediately you're treating him like he's your husband, or he's going to be your husband, and you're worried about the future and when's the wedding gonna be, and he hasn't proposed. Just live now. Tomorrow takes care of itself. You don't know that man, okay? That may not be your husband, but enjoy what is going on right now in the relationship. And number 5, how to be present in conversations. First of all, we already talked about that eye contact. When people speak to us and you hold that eye contact with them, you're really listening. You're not on that daggone phone. You're looking at them, you're listening to them. And then number 5, you ask questions. This is the way that you take the pressure off yourself. If you're in a networking situation, or you're going to meet your boyfriend's parents for the first time and you're worried about being grilled, you don't want to be in the hot seat, how you do that is you just ask questions. So if I was going to meet my boyfriend's family for the first time, I would be asking, how many girlfriends has he brought over before? Just me? Or was he a troublemaker when he was younger? Let me see the baby pictures. Ask people questions. So if you're on a first date, what do you do for a living? Why did you decide to do that? Do you like that? What else do you do? Just ask a bunch of questions and watch what happens. So this video was short and sweet for you today. Again, my website, if you want to learn more about tapping into your feminine energy, go to everyday-etiquette.com. I will put the link in the description as well. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you here next time. Bye.